Okay, everyone, this is the 16th segment of BenS71287's birthday special, and we're switching things up a little bit. We're moving over to the Sega Genesis, and we're going to play Jeopardy, the original edition. And the lunch will come a little bit later on down the road.
Jeopardy!
We have Yvonne, and we have Debbie. Too late. Here we go. One daily double hidden up there somewhere in one of these categories.
Here are the categories.
The 40s, fairies, literature, by the numbers, rocks and minerals, and finally, the Americas. All right. I'm going to keep the categories, and I'm going to start things off with the Americas for 100. Spaniards named this Central American country the Rich Coast. What is Costa Rica? Oops.
You are correct.
Okay. Could I have the Americas for 200? The only borough of New York City not connected to Manhattan by a bridge or tunnel. I'm going to take a guess and say what is Long Island?
Sorry?
No, it's another one. It's okay. Alright, check it off. Check it off. Oh, it's Staten Island. It was an island, but not Long Island. It was Staten Island.
You are correct.
That's okay. Not going to sweat it. We're going to move right on to the next clue, which is literature for 100. The novel that features Big Brother, who's watching you. What is 1984?
You are correct.
Literature for 200, please. Out of the hole. Peg-legged pirate in Treasure Island. Who is Long John Silver?
You are correct.
Could I have literature for 300? Of bacon, hog, or lamb, the one who wrote A Desertion Among Roast Pig. Who is hog?
Sorry?
It was not hog? Huh. It was not hog, so I'm back in the hole. Yeah. Oh well. Hang in there. Well,
Sorry?
Yvonne's gonna join me because she doesn't have a clue. Too bad. Debbie? It was lamb.
You are correct.
Well, now Debbie has some cash, and she makes the next selection, which is the fairies for 100. Peter Pan's Dingling Pal. Who is Tinkerbell?
You are correct.
Fairies 200. A bicuspid sprite. Who is the Tooth Fairy?
You are correct.
Fairies 300. These could be be found in England or in Betty Crocker's kitchen? What are brownies?
You are correct.
400. Shakespeare's Tempest Spirit. Oh. Why can I never remember this one? Debbie. No.
Going.
Shakespeare's Tempest Spirit. I don't quite remember this one. Oh, it's Ariel.
You are correct.
Oh. Can never remember that one, but it's okay. We're gonna move right on. Literature 400. Shakespearean comedy whose original title is said to be The History of Error. What is a comedy of errors?
You are correct.
All right. Let's go with literature for 500, please. Its sequels were Man Against the Sea and Pitcairn's Island. What is Mutiny on the Bounty?
You are correct.
There we go. 1400. Let's go back to the Americas for 300. Niagara Falls borders on this Canadian province. What is Ontario?
You are correct.
Yes. The Americas 400. This capital of the largest U.S. state is twice the size of the smallest state. What is Juneau, which is the capital of Alaska?
You are correct.
The Americas for 500. The only country with a flag whose front and back differ. Its capital is Asunción. What is Paraguay?
You are correct.
There we go. Let's finish up fairies for 500, please. In Scotland, they wail and wash the clothes of people who will die soon. What are banshees?
You are correct.
That's right. 3100. Let me have by the numbers 100, please. The first ask in this game is usually animal, vegetable, or mineral. What is 20 questions?
You are correct.
I'll buy the numbers for 200. In blackjack, this card can be worth 1 or 11. What's an ace?
You are correct.
I'll buy the numbers 300. Police precinct Barney Miller doesn't work at anymore. What's the 12th?
You are correct.
By the numbers 400. A race run by couples tied together at the ankle. What is a three-legged race?
You are correct.
500, please. Musical about the Continental Congress and included the song Sit Down, John. What is 1776.
You are correct.
Okay. The 40s for 100. Though faster than a speeding bullet, he was ruled 4F. With Superman.
You are correct.
The 40s for 200. By war's end, they had banked over 13 million units of blood for plasma. What is the Red Cross?
You are correct.
The 40s for 300. Not his singing, but a lack of lunch caused a fan to swoon at his Paramount Theater concert. Who's Frank Sinatra?
You are correct.
400, please. Destination of MacArthur's, I shall return. What's the Philippines?
You are correct.
The 40s, 500. Wartime pseudonym of Mrs. Eva Togore de Aquino. What was Tokyo Rose?
You are correct.
So we know the Daily Double is in the category of rocks and minerals. Let's try the $100 clue. Canine phrase used to describe rock collecting enthusiasts. What's a rock hound?
You are correct.
200. This mineral is crushed, powdered, and glued onto paper to make disposable nail boards. What is emery? Hey, Tiger. It just meowed.
You are correct.
300. Here's the Daily Double. Let's make it a true Daily Double. Alright, for $12,800, here is the clue in Rocks and Minerals. This landmark at the mouth of the Mediterranean is a large block of limestone. What is the Rock of Gibraltar? Uh-oh.
You are correct.
Yeah! $12,800. 400. In America the Beautiful, type of white gypsum used to describe the gleam of cities. What is alabaster?
You are correct.
Now the last clue. Kimberlite, a mineral in which diamonds are found, was named for a city in this country. What is South Africa?
You are correct.
So I have $13,700, Yvonne 300, Debbie minus 100. Let's go ahead and begin the round of
Double Jeopardy.
We'll double the dollar values, put 2 daily doubles up on the board, 6 all new categories. Here we go.
Here are the categories.
Religion, numbers, horses, 20th century persons, anatomy, and finally, historic quotes. All right. I will keep these categories the way they are, and I'm going to start things off with anatomy for 200. You have two of these joints where an iliac bone unites with the sacrum. What's a sacroiliac?
You are correct.
Alright, let's take anatomy for 400. The main function of these teeth is biting. What are bicuspids? What are the bicuspids?
Sorry?
Oh, it's the other one. Ah. Nope.
Sorry?
Incisors.
You are correct.
A foal's mother or a beaver's handiwork. What is a dam?
You are correct.
Horses for 400. Tiger. Most males have 40, females 36. What are teeth? Oh, sorry.
You are correct.
Let's go with horses for 600. Where on a horse you find the frog, bar, and wall. What is the saddle?
Sorry?
No, that's wrong. The hoof.
You are correct.
The hoof. Alright. He was awarded the 1983 Nobel Peace Prize for nonviolent efforts to win Polish rights. Who is Lech Walesa?
Sorry?
I forgot a letter. Forgot the N. Oh, Lech Walesa. My bad.
You are correct.
From French to train, it's the series of maneuvers using passage, piaffe, and pirouette. Oh, dressage. Alright.
You are correct.
The decimal system is based on this number. What is the 10th?
You are correct.
Number's 400. There's a double. I'm sitting out front with a lot of money right now. I have 13,500. I'll bet it all. Here's the clue. MCMXCII. What is 1992?
You are correct.
$27,000. 600, please, numbers. The digit on the phone represented by DEF. What is 3?
You are correct.
800, numbers. The number of the piggy in the children's nursery rhyme who had no roast beef. What is the 4th?
You are correct.
Number's 1,000. And so then you have a double. Let's do it again. Whoa. Big payday coming up. Here's the clue. When it's 12 noon in Washington State, it's this time in Washington, D.C. What is 3 p.m.?
You are correct.
$56,800. Anatomy for 600. Even with your eyes shut, you can tell which way is up from your sense of balance in this organ. What is the ear? No. What is the brain?
Sorry?
Oh, I probably should have gone with my first guess. The ear, yeah.
You are correct.
Alright. Unlike your fingers, the thumb has only this number of phalanges. What is 1?
You are correct.
Anatomy 1000. Along with the tarsal glands, these other glands provide lubrication for the eyes. The lacrimal glands. Alright.
You are correct.
He is his own worst enemy, was said first by Cicero about this Roman leader. Who is Julius Caesar? Oops.
You are correct.
Let's have short quotes for 400. In 1500, he asked to be judged as a captain and went to the Indies to conquer people. Who is Christopher Columbus?
You are correct.
Short quotes for 600. President who said, "This nation has man's first chance to build a great society." Who is Franklin Delano Roosevelt?
Sorry?
No. Wrong.
Sorry?
Oh, Lyndon Johnson. That's right.
You are correct.
Most popular name in the Islamic world today. What is Mohammed?
You are correct.
Religion for 400. Members of this religion assassinated Indira Gandhi. What is Sikh?
You are correct.
Religion 600. Writer David Yallop claims that in September 1978, this religious figure was murdered. Who is Pope John Paul I?
You are correct.
Religion 800. A child will say in public what his parents say at home, says this book of Jewish wisdom. What is the Quran?
Sorry?
No. No.
Sorry? You know the correct response?
The Talmud. Talmud. Alright. 20th century personalities for 400. This producer search for Scarlett O'Hara ended with the discovery of Vivian Lee. Who is David O. Selznick?
You are correct.
20th century personalities for 600. In 1952, Einstein was offered and turned down the presidency of this country. What is Israel?
You are correct.
Alright. The name of this third Secretary General of the UN translates roughly to Mr. Clean. Who is Utant?
You are correct.
20th century personalities 1000. He served as Secretary of the Army under Kennedy and later as Secretary of State for Carter. Debbie. Cyrus Vance. Oh, yeah.
You are correct.
That's correct. Right? It's the leading horse racing country in the world. What is China?
You are correct.
Historic quotes 800. Irish revolutionary John Curran is said to be the first to say this is the price of liberty. What is eternal vigilance?
You are correct.
Historic quotes 1000. We are in a period of cold peace, said the Secretary General of the UN. Debbie? Trigvi Lai. Alright. Lai, or however you say it.
You are correct.
Now the last clue. Artemus Ward described this church leader of the 19th century as the most married man I ever saw. Who is Brigham Young?
You are
So the
correct.
end of Double Jeopardy, I have $62,000. Debbie has $2,700. Yvonne, $1,900 rather. And let's take a look at our final Jeopardy category. We're dealing with superstitions. Oh, we should get this. Yeah, I got this. I'm gonna bet it all. All 62 grand. A mouse roasted, minced, and eaten will cure a child of this childhood disease. What is measles?
You know the correct
Ben is
response?
getting $124,000 this segment. What a game. Yep, $124,000. We are going to go ahead and wrap it up for this particular segment of BenS71287's birthday special, but we'll be back for more right after this. Stay with us, please.